Well, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everyone. This is me, Nick Michalak, and the seasonal Steve Fraser.
Hey, that's a new one. All right. Hi, everybody.
And we're giving you a commentary today for the theatrical cut of Rocky IV.
This is everyone's favorite, right?
Just about a little late on its 40th anniversary, but we will be covering the director's cut in a separate commentary in a few months. But guys, if you have your own copy of the theatrical cut of Rocky IV, we get your timestamp over to 0 and turn on your subtitles to follow along with, because it's going to be a pretty fun experience. So guys, in 3, 2, 1, play.
1985. This is
Stallone's year, man. He puts out Rambo First Blood Part 2 in May, makes $300 million. Then in November puts this out, also makes $300 million. The $600 million man.
And he wrote both of them.
Oh, right? Yeah. Rambo Part 2 gets a little James Cameron Sousant of action sequences written in, but...
Which is in the archives. If anybody,
oh, yeah, that's a hell of a commentary.
If anybody wants to go back and get our take on the Rocky, or the Rambo films, we've done all of them. All 5.
And they got Eye of the Tiger again.
Well, that's because...
You can't not to.
It's Eye of the Tiger because we have to recap the last movie. And this is the theme song from 3.
Yeah.
And if anybody just watched that one with us, you'll know that I am pissed that they shot their load with the song early.
Yeah.
And as much as this song was a phenomenon associated with 3,
yeah,
I think the songs in 4 are better songs.
Okay.
I think this one is a bigger song.
Oh, yeah. This is a rock radio staple.
Right.
For 40 years.
I think the songs in 4 are better.
Okay.
There's also more of them. So
there's more of them.
So you get... You know, like, I think if you're going to pick a soundtrack, 4's
sure.
the one to get.
I mean, as is going to become obvious. And like everything from 3 that worked very well, and we just cranked it up as far as it could go on this one. Oh, we got 1 soundtrack song. Now we're going to get 3 soundtrack songs. Maybe 4.
Right. And sadly... Kenny Loggins wasn't available.
No.
Don't worry, when he comes back with that hot soundtrack for Over the Top, he gets Loggins to do a ballad that I fucking love.
Oh, yeah.
We did a commentary for that one, Over the Top, in the archives too, so I feel like all the Stallone ones do pretty well.
Sure. Look at these fucking Adonises. not to reference Adonis Creed, but...
Well, or maybe Adrian Adonis.
Well, he didn't look like these guys, man.
No.
He ain't got no tone on him.
No, not in 85, he sure didn't.
No, fuck no.
I don't even think that he had started his... flamboyant era at that point, yeah. He might have still been biker Adonis at that point. I don't know why, written and directed by, I wonder why they had to do, like, is it just...
Do that too, just to show the buddy thing?
Like, do we really have to recap 3 in the
The tag at the end?
Yeah, I don't know. Like...
Yeah, I'm guessing it's to just show more of the buddy-buddy dynamic.
I also feel like it might be because we've already done it for the previous 3 films.
Yeah.
Or 2 films.
The last 2 sequels.
The last 2, yeah.
I mean, 85 is about the last time, like, you really need to even do that.
I don't think you needed to do it here, but maybe.
Probably not. After this, rental market's hot.
Right,
If you're very interested, you're going to watch this thing a week before the film comes out. Yeah, There we go.
Happy birthday, Uncle Paulie. This little whizzer spinner there.
Whole get up he's got going on.
The mini cowboy hat is great. I need one of those.
It's halfway Paradise Alley on Stallone with the cap. Leather Sherpa lining thing going on. I'd love to see Stallone's 80s wardrobe, man. The suits, the jackets, everything.
Every single outfit that he's ever worn in every movie has been fantastic. His higher end clothing, the jackets.
Oh yeah. Ooh,
all of them
tailor-made.
They're so beautiful. I don't know if is it this one that he's got the long like camel colored trench coat looking thing. It's fucking beautiful. Might
there
be
we go.
Yes, Paulie, we all feel
Happy
the same
birthday,
way.
Paulie. And remember, this is all Stallone's idea. Because I was reading something like there was something like he had, I think one of his kids had autism.
Stallone's kids?
Wasn't Sage. It was a different kid with an odder name. But apparently there was some robot used to help his kid with his autism. And so he wrote this into the film because of it. I don't know if you equate Paulie with a kid with autism.
Well, not particularly, but
Stallone will have his fascinations.
he's very ahead of his time with this robot thing, though,
Sure.
with the AI. I mean, the robot's able to interact and
That thing's got to cost a few grand at least. This ain't that little robot thing you got with the NES or anything. This is some... That thing's probably got to weigh like fucking 150, 200 pounds, I bet. Jeez.
Yeah,
Where's that prop?
I have no idea.
Did that end up in Planet Hollywood?
Look at those.
Look at that jammies.
Those pajamas are ridiculous.
With the boxing trim on it.
When was Short Circuit and Johnny Five?
Oh, that's
was that
right about this time,
Was that 86 or 7?
85, 86, something around that range, yeah. That's a nice looking cake, ain't it?
It's fun.
Oh, yeah.
Her hair looks good.
The likenesses aren't ever good, but what are you going to do with a little gelatin?
Right. Yeah, her hair looks really good here.
Oh, yeah. She
Like,
looks
there's
wonderful.
times when it's really long and she looks, I don't know, not great, but this is peak, both of them, really.
Oh, yeah. Looking fabulous. You remember those
I love
wraparound
that. I
bracelets?
love it. It's a watch. I would wear that.
Oh, yeah.
In particular, if it looked like a snake, I would wear it.
Ooh, nice.
I've got a friend that's got a snake.
I've seen your photos.
Yeah, there's photos of me. If you follow me on Instagram, I've got the occasional photo with my friend's snake, ball python. So very common. And I've always wanted a snake. And hanging out with my friend's snake
There he is.
makes me really want one even more.
Oh,
And I don't know, I keep leaning, like, I don't have any pets. And I'm a cat person, so I've always wanted, like, 2 cats that were brothers or something, and they could keep each other company
Okay.
while I'm not home.
yeah.
I'm not home a lot.
Yeah.
And not home a lot is actually really good for a snake. So, a snake has always been on my list, and I'm not saying I'm going to pull the trigger, but I'm a lot closer to getting a snake than I am anything else at this point. Who has a TV by their pool? Like, don't you have to have it plugged in
I mean,
to something like...
it's going to get splashed on, and
There's-
then you're going to have a fire or something.
If I remember correctly, you don't just plug it in. There has to be some sort of connection, right, with it. Or is that cable only? You had to...
Well, yeah, if it would just broadcast TV, you just have antenna.
Okay, you plug it in and it's antenna. Okay.
Yeah. You might get fuzzy picture and shit like that.
Right. Well, he's outside, so he's going to get a better picture than when he's inside.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah. There's the future wife and ex-wife of Stallone.
And he has a child with her, I think, right? Or no?
I don't know.
I don't remember if they
got married, and right after this film came out, they got married, and then they got divorced in '87.
During Cobra.
And in between there, they did Cobra. So I don't know. I don't know. Let me see if there's anything about anything. She has 5 kids.
And then
I don't know if they're any with him.
And then she went on.
She's been married 5 times.
Well, that's one apiece. And then Beverly Hills Cop 2 was 87, the same year as Cobra. Or was Cobra 86?
86 for Cobra, 87 for Beverly Hills Cop, but she was probably shooting. She was probably still married to Stallone when she was shooting that. At least there are.
Or possibly in the process of divorce.
Because they do the entire thing with Rosewood with the Stallone posters and poking fun at it.
Right.
And so I imagine that's probably still a little ingratiating at the point between them, but Lord knows. Apparently, Brigitte Nielsen says in her 2011 book, she admitted to having an affair with Schwarzenegger on Red Sonja.
And what year was that?
85.
Oh, shit!
After he just started with Maria.
Oh.
He just started really shit. So he sleeps around it quite a bit, don't he?
Yep, he sure does.
You don't keep it locked up, man.
Because he has that other kid with the housekeeper.
In a short paragraph about her marriage with Stallone, there's no mention of kids.
Look at this guy.
Dolph. Yeah.
I know we talked about him a little bit in the Expendables, but dude's got a rocket science degree or some shit.
Chemical engineering.
Oh, okay.
And this is technically I think it's the second, because he was in A View to a Kill. It was a henchman in the background in A View to a Kill
really?
before this.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, he doesn't have any lines. He's like in a scene or two in the film, but apparently he was a little slightly involved with Grace Jones at the time, and while he was filming that, he kind of got one of the photographers for the film to do some
like headshots
poses for the film to do and everything, and
1,850 pounds.
And Michael Pataki, he was a little after this. He was the other doctor at Smith's Grove in Halloween 4 that Loomis has to chew out for not keeping Michael under wraps and everything at the beginning of the film.
See, when she's got her hair pulled up like that, it's not as
attractive.
No.
Yeah.
That's a great pink and blue on Apollo. I feel like
the big fucking cell phone, the brick phone.
Bringing him a Stroh's. Look at that, 31 flavors.
Oh yeah, he's living the high life, man. High life, low class. They run out of ideas to do anything with Paulie, so this is what they left up for now.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people really don't like the storyline in 5, where technically he's
gambles their money away.
Well, he didn't gamble it away.
Or something
he
like
signs
that.
papers in this one.
Oh, and they
say that
scammed.
He's right. That the papers he signed were actually the financial guy, like giving them power of attorney to take all their money.
Oh yeah.
And I think the scene where he signs the papers is in this film.
Possibly, I don't know.
Because 5 takes place
right after, because the head trauma from this one.
Right.
Rocky.
Right. And they recast the boy and brought
Rocky
in Sage.
Jr., yeah.
And brought in Sage,
Yeah.
who actually does I just watched 5 not like
Okay.
a couple weeks ago. And it's really better than you think it is.
I'm having the feeling that it probably is. I mean, Stallone's always had a very low assessment of the film in retrospect. There's literally like a talk show thing where he's like, "Oh, rate all the films," and he says he gives Rocky 5 a 0. I think that's probably a lot more the right a vision in his head of what he wanted to do, and it didn't quite come out exactly what he wanted to, or it didn't get received as nicely as he hoped it would.
Well, it's possible that interview may have also taken place after Sage's death.
That's possible.
In which case, then he doesn't even want to, like, I could imagine it being so hard to watch.
Yeah, I don't know.
The entire plot of the movie is that the son doesn't feel like Rocky's being his dad,
right?
And because the Rocky's taking care of this new boxer,
yeah,
and he feels like he doesn't have a dad anymore.
Yeah.
So I imagine if this interview took place after Sage's death, tragically, in I think 01 maybe, 2001.
No,
somewhere.
it was after he was. I feel like it was closer to 2010 he died.
Oh, that could be. Maybe I had the right numbers in the wrong order. Maybe he just never wants to think about that movie because it is very...
2012 he passed away.
Oh, okay.
I think this interview was before then.
Okay.
But...
Well, I guarantee you he doesn't want to watch it now.
No.
Because it just hurts too much.
Yeah. Which could be the whole thing why people thought there was rumors about have him doing an alternate cut of the film, but ended up not doing it.
Right. Yeah, there's an alternate cut of this one and then of Balboa.
Yeah.
And I've never watched the
director's cut of Balboa.
That one, correct. So I've got my friends that were going through the Rocky series because they'd never seen them, right? And that's why I watched 5 recently.
Yeah.
And Balboa's next. So I wasn't...
a hell of a damn good film.
I love it. I wasn't going to subject them to the director's cut of this.
I haven't watched it yet. I felt like I was going to wait until we did this commentary.
Sure.
And then I can watch it afterwards and then have a fresh perspective instead of us just constantly
but after
comparing back and forth.
After my friends and I watch Balboa, I'm excited to finally watch the director's cut to see the difference. Okay. I'll report back.
Sure.
I like how this one is set up.
80s is shit shirt.
I love it. It's set up to make you think that like Apollo's going to go in and be the hero.
Right. He feels like someone's got to stand up for America against the Soviet brute.
Right.
Which, Lord, wrestling has never gotten tired of that story, has it?
Well, wrestling became popular in the era of the
Cold War stuff.
Right. So,
but I could think like Cena and Rusev 10 years ago.
Sure.
Where they took the Bulgarian and we'll just make him Russian. He just represents Russia now.
Yeah, I mean...
just for the sake of storyline.
The Russians... There were so many Russians. The NWA had the whole run of Russians.
Nikita Koloff.
Ivan... Barry Darso from Minnesota, they pretended was a Russian.
The Repo Man and a fucking Blacktop Bully.
Right.
He's got almost as many gimmicks
Demolition
as
Smash.
Almost as many gimmicks as Ed Leslie. Give him a run for it.
It might be more. I don't know. And he did all of them better, except for Brutus. Yeah. Brutus, the barber, was really...
We both met Barry, and he's a wonderful guy.
I met Brutus, too. He's also wonderful.
And look at Apollo in this suit, man. Sharp as shit.
She looks like $1 million too, though.
Yeah.
USA Network right there that we were just lambasting them in the last show.
They did quite a bit of boxing broadcasts over through the 90s, I believe.
They also took a chance on Monday Night Raw. And,
right.
It became their best rated show in the history of their network.
Yeah.
So, Can you see that lens flare there?
Yeah.
That's annoying. There's a scene. We decided, let's spoiler alert a little bit. We decided that in the new year we're going to cover The Princess Bride.
Yes.
And there is a scene in there that director Rob Reiner hates.
Oh, okay.
Because you can see a lens flare.
Oh.
And we'll talk more about that on in the future.
Yeah.
But that's a sneak preview.
This was shot by Bill Butler, who also shot Jaws, and God, I had a list of it the other day and I totally forgot.
Jaws?
He shot Jaws, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Fuck! Let's get a 4K, by the way, coming up.
Rocky 3 he shot as well. Yeah. He worked in TV with Bill Friedkin.
Oh.
And went to University of Iowa. He worked here in Chicago on WGN TV with Friedkin, doing news broadcast stuff and everything.
Wow.
Way back in the day. Yeah, he shot The Conversation with Coppola and Hackman.
Yeah.
And
nominated for Best
Butler's,
Picture.
High on the list of cinematographers, but
The Conversation was 76, I think.
So yeah.
And then Cuckoo's Nest was 77? No.
Earlier.
76. 76.
Yeah.
Or 75. 75 or 6. So
75, because 76 is when Rocky won. Best
Oh,
Picture.
76 was Rocky. Okay. Yep. 77, Annie Hall. Got it. 78, Deer Hunter. 79, Kramer versus Kramer.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So,
Bill Butler. Hot.
okay. So, Jaws, Best Picture nomination. Conversation, Best Picture nomination.
Yeah. Jaws. Best Picture.
That was the first one I said.
Yeah.
And then, so Jaws and Conversation nominated.
Conversation.
Cuckoo's Nest, winner.
Oh, yeah.
In a 3-year period.
this guy's...
2-year period.
This guy's got a stamp on him, man. You want to work with this guy.
More importantly, who was the editor who put together at least 7 montages in this?
Well, I think this is a particular film where there might be a special credit for montage editor.
Oh, really?
I know there's at least, I think it's either this or Cobra, there's one of those credits on it.
This one has multiple training montages.
Yeah, straight. Just multiple montages in general.
Look at the flat top on this guy.
Vanilla
Ice, eat your heart out.
It's interesting to note this is the one film in the Rocky films that's not scored by Bill Conti because he was involved with the Karate Kid films at the time. Instead, they brought in Vince Nicola, who scored Staying Alive. Directed by Stallone.
I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah.
Did Stallone write that also? He couldn't have, right?
Ooh.
There's no way.
I'm putting money that he did. Staying Alive. Co-written by Stallone and Norman Wexler.
Okay.
Guy who wrote Saturday Night Fever, Serpico, and a bunch of other things. So
I feel like Stallone has had a co-write at least on everything he's ever done. Almost everything he's ever done.
There we go.
How ridiculous is this whole thing? Like, why does he have to stand there
and get lifted up like it's fucking Gangrel?
Like, when you realize that this is it's not in a Las Vegas, like Little Caesars.
Jim Grand or something.
I just literally said Little Caesars when I meant to say Caesar's Palace. Oh, Jesus, I need a nap. I need some more coffee. Let me have some coffee.
It's on a showgirl stage. It's not in an arena. It's weird. And there's the hardest working man.
Well, I don't know about that, but...
That's what he called himself. Hardest working man in the show business.
You close your eyes, it sounds just like Eddie Murphy.
Oh, yeah, baby. A hell of a song here, man. This got him a hit on the charts after a long drought.
Yeah, this song was big.
Oh, yeah, it's hot.
I don't know if it's hot, but it was big.
Now, this thing comes up on the playlist like, oh, yeah, I'll stick around for this sucker.
I don't know why they had to have Drago stand there in the middle of the stage.
Drama, I guess?
Like, it's weird. Can you imagine being in that position?
Yeah, I get it from a storyline point of view. Like, you're taking this guy from this, what you're presenting as the kind of cold Soviet bloc. Like, there's no pomp, no circumstance around this guy, just as straightforward and as stripped down and like this kind of, like, there's no flash to this guy. And you're sticking him in the middle of this fucking circus to get this juxtaposition. And then he's only kind of overwhelmed by this flash and ceremony and everything.
Yeah,
like,
but
this is ridiculous.
It doesn't make any sense. He would have come in later.
Right.
He's not going to like, the show is literally all around him, 360.
Right. Again, it's so weird because, again, it's all up on a theater stage, not in the middle of an arena, like we said.
Right, because it's an exhibition.
Right. It's supposed to be a show, not a sporting event. Again, there's more the Apollo from the first film, where he's coming in on the chariot and the George Washington wig, not taking it seriously with Rocky at the first bout and everything. And a little bit like Rocky in the last film, where he's going up against Leg and he's not taking it seriously and he's doing this whole kind of showbiz type of like the workout, the public workout thing he does. And everything.
Right.
Like, so it's a little repetition.
Well, all of these movies have the same elements, just with different people playing the roles. You know?
Yeah.
You'll be my mentor on this one. I'll be your manager. You get hurt. You get killed. I don't know. Like, it's all just the same.
Formula.
It's a fucking Taco Bell menu.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
It's as much of a formula as a Friday the 13th film. It's just maybe not quite as...
God, I love that guy.
Not as threadbare as a Friday the 13th film. I mean, it's interesting. Okay, you got the build up. The whole thing was like, okay, seems like Apollo is taking it seriously. Like, it feels like this entire thing of these Soviets coming over, and they're kind of like talking a little trash about America and stuff like that. And Apollo wants to step up and like defend America, and kind of a serious thing. But now it's all
it's a show.
It's a shtick. It's glitz
You're right.
and flamboyance, and it's not like he's taking it seriously now.
Right. He was way more serious at that dining table.
Right.
Than he's been in this whole scene.
Yeah.
Like, this feels like who should have gone against Hogan.
Yeah.
In 3.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No lips.
What a statue Lundgren is.
Oh, yeah.
There's people wearing tuxedos to this thing. Remember when people actually had class? Do you remember this?
It's a long time ago.
People used to dress up to go on an airplane. Like, I go to a fast food restaurant and people come in their pajamas.
Oh, I see people walking the streets in fucking pajamas and slippers.
And I'm like, what?
Like, whoa.
How do we live like this?
Pandemic ruined us, man.
How do we live like this?
People got too used to the freaking flannel pants and everything.
He doesn't look real.
Who?
Lundgren. I don't know how Vince McMahon didn't watch this and immediately try to recruit him to come be on.
He's fucking Zeus or some shit.
I mean, just anything. Like you said, he doesn't have a very big film career.
No.
Why not just bring him in This is only.
Something.
This is only. I mean, this is WrestleMania in between 1 and 2.
Oh yeah, and 2 ends up being a bit of a creative flop.
Right, because they went with the Mr. T route and tried to use him as a boxer.
Yeah.
And
it's a shame of a match altogether, really.
Yeah, the whole thing is stupid. Yeah. But I feel like, not to say that they couldn't have gone that direction with him, but I feel like he could have been a wrestler on the card. But, all right. It is kind of weird, like you said, that he's, like, hey, we're putting on a show here.
Right.
But at the same time, at that dining table, he was like, fuck Russia. Yeah. And they can't do that to us.
It's a heartfelt, sincere scene.
Right. I
want you to believe in me and support me on this whole thing.
Here you go. Yeah. Whips him into the rope.
Oh, yeah. Apparently, Carl Weathers got pissed off with Dolph Lundgren.
Oh, really?
When you started throwing him all around the ring, ended up a 4-day stoppage of production. He was going to quit the film. Carl Weathers.
Oh, okay.
He was going to quit the film and took a good 4 days for Stallone to get them back together and kind of reconcile everything. Because they went a little too far with all the boxing scenes in this whole thing, because later on in the climax, when it's Rocky and Drago, they're hitting themselves. They're hitting
live
each
rounds?
other for real.
Live rounds, huh?
And
some potatoes?
Stallone ends up in the hospital.
You're not going to stop the fight. I'm going to stop the fight. Now, I guess if you start off with that serious...
There's the wife.
If you start off with that serious, intensity at the dining table, and then you come here and you're like, oh, let's fuck around, it's just a show, and then you realize that he's fighting for real, now he's pissed and he wants to fight for real.
Yeah.
So, that don't stop this fight actually makes sense, I think. Like, that...
Oof.
Like, some of these you can tell are working punches.
Yeah.
But there are some... Throw the towel. I like they did a flash bulb there so you couldn't see the actual hit.
It's good editing.
Yeah.
Unlike the last, at least the last film or two, where we were saying the last commentary, there's no blocking or defense,
right,
defense on the whole thing. Makes sense here because he literally kills him in the middle of the ring.
Right. The Apollo's wife has got some
heavy eyeshadow,
some Felicia Rashad in her, like Mrs. Cosby.
Well, she ends up being the recast because apparently this actress does pass away before Creed happens, so they're forced to recast anyway.
Oh, okay.
Felicia Rashad plays Apollo's widow in Creed.
I forgot about that. I was just saying she looks like
Mrs.
Mrs. Huxtable.
Mrs. Huxtable.
Yeah, that's interesting, that connection.
Yeah. It does.
Like, what a line that is, right?
Yeah.
Is that James Brown sitting there in the front row? In a tux? Kind of looks like, it's a woman, I think, but it's hard to tell.
Jeez. I mean, it is a thing to ask. Do you think it was necessary for them to kill Apollo Creed in the film instead of like he's in a coma or something? So I've been saying they kind of rattle around in my head about the whole thing.
I don't know if it matters. It obviously gives him motivation. Yeah. But like we said, they just took the thing from 3 and just killed a different person.
Right. And even then, in 2, they did the coma with Adrian.
Oh, right.
With the pregnancy. So, I mean...
I think 2 is
They're running out of tropes to not reuse.
Yeah. I think 2 is actually the worst one. I like it. But, I mean, if we're going to...
You had a bit of a reaction when I said the last one that I thought was a little underrated.
Yeah.
I think it's just the fact that, okay, the first film is an absolute classic. 3 is like one of the well-known popcorn ones. This one's kind of over the top, gets over the top and ridiculous. 5 has a little bit of that kind of, again, a malign sensibility
it brings it back
it feels like,
down, yeah.
I mean, where else could it go when this thing goes to the nth degree and everything? You can't go any higher.
Right.
And then Balboa is the kind of the comeback story. So 2 gets lost in the mix regardless because there's nothing identifiable about it. There's no real self-identity as when you put it against the first one. It's very similar to the first one in tone and style, and the other ones are so kind
of the first one.
It's an extension of the first one. When you start looking at sequels, like it's the least one with the least differentiation from the first film.
Right.
So it gets a little lost in the mix. So I think it deserves some attention towards itself. I think there's very good drama in the whole thing.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't say that I dislike it.
Yeah. But it definitely gets overlooked overall in terms of when you're talking about sequels. You kind of jump right to 3. And this one. And people kind of write off 5 altogether to a degree.
And having just watched it, I've always defended it and thought that it was better than people gave it credit for. And now that it's fresh in my mind, I really believe that. Like, I think it's good. There are moments where you kind of wish that certain things were, like, amplified a little more to make the contrast better.
Sure.
Little, sharper edges on it.
Yeah.
I
could see that.
But I think the story is valid.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Gorbachev has not torn down the wall yet at this point. A simple defeat? He called murdering a man, well, maybe not murder, accidental murder. Manslaughter, yeah. Manslaughter of a man, a simple defeat. Ooh, Turbo. I sure wish she didn't pull her hair back like that in a clip. I get it.
Yeah.
How did they, well, in today's day and age, this house would have a gate on it, all the things, right?
They might even have cameras and security.
Security, right, all the things, and those reporters would have never
gotten anywhere close to that.
They literally were at her front stoop there.
Yeah.
That chandelier looks like that shit that they were wearing on their heads in the ref that we covered in our last commentary. Look at that draping, like bunting almost. That's on just as a wall. Like, I guess they're curtains, because I'm guessing there's a window behind there.
Maybe.
But like that window dressing is very interesting. Was she not at the press conference? I guess.
No.
I guess she wasn't.
Just Paulie and Duke.
Duke. I think that's right. That sounds right.
So if I have to George Washington Duke. The Don King stand-in.
And there's a very Don King character in 5 that's like the promoter.
Oh.
This is Adrian in every movie right here. Just crying and pleading.
Yeah, I mean, again, as some of these sequels go along, there's less and less about the supporting cast, and it's more just about Rocky's plight. The characterizations don't evolve very far.
Right.
Because it's not just a drama, it's a boxing drama, so it has to have a boxing climax and stuff going on in that regard. If it wasn't boxing, it could be other things. It could go out in different directions.
Technically, the first one, the original,
barely has any boxing,
right,
aside from the climax.
The very opening scene,
is
about
Federico.
Yeah, has about 3 minutes of boxing,
if even that.
And then the end,
yeah,
and all of the middle,
right.
There's no boxing,
right. Really nice lighting, I'll tell you. Shaping his face.
Well, it's not from that lamp behind him.
It's all crooked with the shade.
No indication of where this overhead light's coming from. The chandelier wasn't on. You know what I mean? There's nothing in the scene to indicate, like, where's that light on her coming from?
Right.
You know?
Yeah. There we go. Montage number 1. Robert Tepper's No Easy Way Out, and he would use Tepper again on Cobra, song from the same album.
I haven't seen Cobra in a long time. You did a commentary with that with Trent, right?
Oh, yeah, a long while ago.
This song is very 80s. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
This is a driving montage. A driving and thinking.
Oh, yeah. And this is about the halfway point of the film now. It's the montage sequence.
And we're just going to montage everything we've already seen.
Happened. It doesn't really kind of progress the story anywhere, is the thing. It's just a reflection moment.
Right, and it's not even all reflection from the current
He's
movie.
already made his decision. It doesn't motivate anything further. It just kind of like reinforces what's happened, which we just saw this, 15 minutes ago?
Not even. Well, maybe. Yeah, I guess it was 15. Yeah, this montage is completely unnecessary.
Yeah.
And at least it's unnecessary with the standpoint of having a song and having it be 3 minutes long.
Right.
Like, if you want to have him drive down the road and flash 2 or 3 little things.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that counts as a montage.
Or if this comes before the press conference where he declares it, and like we're doing a reflection, he's kind of struggling with the choice and everything, and then they kind of
leads him
towards making the decision. But this is after the decision's made, and that's where the rest of the film's already going. So there's no pivot.
Right. This is not.
It's reinforcing the choice he's already made.
I often talk about how to progress a story, it has to be like this happens, and because of that, the next thing happens. Yeah. Not this thing happens, and then the next thing happens just because. This is a case of.
This is just happening because.
Right. Something happened, and then something else happened.
Right.
Like, why are we having these?
This is a commercial for the VHS box set.
Right. Like, why are we having all these scenes with Adrian? Like, what is he reflecting on with her?
Right.
Like, he's going to go with or without her, and so.
Yeah.
Which he already made clear.
Right. And it's the full song, too.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
The whole song.
Like, I'm fine with a moment of reflection.
Right.
But it needs to be just 2 or 3 little clips while you're driving.
Right,
No song,
right.
just, like, you know, think back to those times when Apollo mentored you and,
yeah,
you know, Mickey and, like, I don't know, you could just show 2 or 3 clips, no music.
Sure.
Play the audio, you know, of Mickey giving him a speech or whatever, you know. Apollo saying how much he believed in him. I don't know. And then the next scene. Like,
yeah. As so much of the film becomes is indulgent.
I don't remember if some of this is lessened in the Rocky versus Drago cut.
I know it's present. I don't know how much. I think I watched. You never know if something's offended if you're watching it on YouTube here and there. But I think I watched one that seemed like it was fairly close to this one, with some stylistic differences.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to rewatch that soon. Look at this luggage. There are wires tied. Jesus Christ. What is that alligator thing over on the right? Good Lord.
Jeez.
And why is there a Steelers banner?
I was going to say Steelers. Well,
that's Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. Why don't we Philly?
Right. Why not do the Eagles?
Someone got it wrong, man. Who's not paying attention to decor.
Like, anybody from Philly that's ever watched this is probably still mad for 40 years later. Yeah, 40 years later. Because Philly fans do not fuck around. They will throw batteries. They fucking boot Santa Claus at a game. Philly's the worst. Like, I don't know. This, I like these little moments.
Sure. The kid's got no screen time up to now anyway.
I wonder why they didn't just keep this kid.
I don't know.
I mean, it was 5 years later, and maybe they needed...
And it's supposed to be like a freaking 2 weeks later.
Right. So I guess that makes sense that you need to have the boy still be 10 or 12 years old or something.
Let's see if there's anything about the kid himself. If there's you've got to be kidding me. The actual kid's name is Rocky.
This kid?
The actor's name is Rocky Krakoff.
Rocky Krakoff? I love this sweater, by the way.
This whole wardrobe from this film needs to be up for a fucking auction somewhere.
You can is all so
80s on Stallone.
Because I've been watching it with my friends who are also in love with this clothing. We've looked it up. You can Etsy purchase almost everything. You know that jacket in 2 that has the tiger on the back?
Oh yeah.
People sell them every day.
I'm sure. This kid ended up being Poltergeist 2.
Boo.
Fatal Attraction.
Oh, all right.
And he's on. This is weird. He did ADR on Arachnophobia, but he's not in the film as an actor.
Oh, really?
I'm talking a little Survivor. Jimmy Jameson now.
Jimmy Jameson has, R.I.P. Jimmy Jameson.
Yeah.
Has one of the greatest voices ever, in my opinion.
I'm going to say Survivor flourished with him. Because so many good songs. Like the Dave Bickle era is like, it's a good vocalist, but Eye of the Tiger is about the only song that you recognize with him.
They never had any success beyond that song with Dave Bickler. They bring in Jimmy Jamison, and they put out like 3 or 4 albums in a row.
Vital Signs and everything. Yeah.
Vital Signs being the huge.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Vital Signs, there's not one bad song. There's no skips on that.
No,
from front to back, 1 through 10 is a perfect record.
Perfect AOR,
it's a perfect record. Yes.
Rock album.
Dracula's cousin. Paulie's one-liners. Now, I will say a lot of the credit of the Survivor songs goes to the, what's his name, the songwriter.
Peterick?
Yes, Jimmy Peterick.
Is a Chicago native.
Yep. Yeah, he's actually from around here. And he does shows all the time. He's such a cool guy. And Peterick wrote most of these songs.
Yeah, Frankie Sullivan, guitarist.
Yep.
As well.
So the 3 of them together are just magic.
Uh-huh.
And Peterick wrote Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at these mountains. Peterick also wrote pretty much every song that you know for 38 Special.
Yeah.
Like all of their hits.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the big ones anyway.
Yeah.
Peterick wrote those. I don't know, like, what a guy.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy's not right out of Central Casting.
Oh, yeah.
Ruski.
Yeah, they shot a lot of this Russia stuff in Wyoming and British Columbia.
Right, yeah. That's a Bond villain right there.
Oh, yeah.
He's got an Eagles hat on.
There we go. He knows the assignment.
That was back when they still had the Kelly green, which is way better than that green, emerald green they use now. Let me hear you, football fans. Let's get the Eagles. I hate the Eagles, but let's get them. Let's get them back in that Kelly green, right? Right?
Oh, nice
chains.
Tire, yeah.
Look at this jacket. God damn, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
The Rose Bowl. Remember how that used to be a thing?
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's got... Oh. Don't Tread on Me on the back. I thought it was the Shamrock Meats thing.
Oh, no.
That would have been a nice call back.
Shamrock Meats. What an underrated Christmas song in the Chipmunk Christmas song. God damn.
Yeah.
This thing, that's a 10. You like chess? You play chess?
I learned how to play chess back in junior high, and I don't remember a shit anymore.
Oh, okay. I love chess. He's living in a barn loft, basically. Duke, who is basically just Apollo's, like, cut man, right? Like, his trainer?
Yeah. It's odd, because in the first 2 films, they never give him a name. But because the actor's name is Tony Burton. In the second film, Apollo calls him Tony in dialogue.
Oh, really?
But he's just credited as Apollo's trainer.
Oh, okay.
So it feels like almost like an ad lib to add that kind of
just a persona,
quality to the dialogue when he was talking when he's talking to Paul about let's find someone else and stuff like that. We don't need this guy in our lives.
And I will say, again, because we had this conversation in the last commentary about natural dialogue.
Yeah.
I think if you have a character who isn't named and they're just a background character, but you reference them by name, it adds a level of realism to the scene.
Yeah.
Where, you know, I don't know, like just it makes it feel natural.
Right. When I'm trying to write a scene, I'm introducing you to a character. I try to find some natural place for that one character to call them by the name, so the audience identifies that character.
God, there's nothing fucking worse than
you go 20 minutes of film, like, I don't know, who's this character? What's the name?
Well, I was saying, like, generic exposition.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if you
when
and
it feels awkward.
Right, like, oh, you know that you're my brother and that she's our mom and we love her.
Right.
Like, that kind of dialogue is so awful.
We'll get another montage here with...
This is the good one, I think.
This is the Vince DiCola score for this one. This stuff is all electronic in this film, which easily gets him the role in scoring the Transformers movie the following year. There's a montage right after this that has Hearts on Fire.
That's the one.
He's up on the mountaintop.
Hearts on Fire.
John Cafferty, yeah.
I might look at these horses.
Oh yeah.
Hearts on Fire might even be better than the Survivor song.
Yeah.
The flux capacitor there.
But yeah, this score is so, like, right on the pulse of 85, man.
What,
all synth all the time.
the all-white bodysuit. That guy looking like Sean Connery.
Connery.
Close up on a muscle.
Thighs and everything, man.
Your horse got stuck. Over the top. Look at it. I take a little umbrage at the end of this movie where they've set up Drago to be
this mindless,
almost inhuman,
yeah,
right? And then Rocky comes in, and it's really not. It doesn't take much effort, and he wins. And you're like, I don't understand how he's so indestructible.
Right. Well, considering in this kind of film how thin the story is.
There is no story. It's all montage.
Right. Someone I was reading somewhere like apparently almost 31% of this film is just montage.
That can't be.
That feels a little overbloated. Maybe if you incorporate the opening, recap a little bit.
Maybe.
Feels more like maybe 15 minutes tops. I don't know.
Well, I was going to say, if it's 4 songs worth, it's
maybe
4, 8, 12,
15, 3.5 minutes for the No Easy Way Out.
15-ish minutes.
Yeah.
And that's that's 1/6, 18%.
Right.
But still, don't get me wrong.
The Brown thing isn't a montage. It's a dance sequence that's
right. Well, I was thinking
and indulgent. So if
I was saying
you're
opening
lax on your credentials on this stuff.
Opening, Survivor, this one, and then Hearts on Fire.
Yeah.
Is 15 minutes. That's still 18%, which is a big number.
It's a lot for a 90-minute film.
Right.
So, but there's barely any story progression from the last montage we had.
I love this look with the beard.
Yeah, the beard's hot. Shows he's been here for at least probably a few weeks.
I love her boots.
kids are at home being taken care of by Polly.
And the housekeeper.
Housekeeper can't take care of Polly. No one can take care of Polly. Right?
He's got his girl. Who never shows up again after...
Yeah. They got to sell that thing off after this one.
They don't even bring it up.
No.
It doesn't exist in 5.
There's an instant regret on that thing after opening weekend, I bet.
Probably, yeah.
Like, I don't know how.
Like, this movie was so fun, but what the fuck was that?
Right. Here we go, another montage. One training montage and another training montage.
Yeah, but this is the one that's got in.
Right, this is the good one. Other one showed a bunch the kind of juxtaposition between.
Is that a wheelchair in the background?
Yeah, the previous one is showing like juxtaposition between the high. Even this one's doing the high tech thing. So what? I don't know. Again, it's all indulgence.
And Paulie's here. Paulie's not at home with the kids. It's only the housekeeper.
Only the housekeeper.
On fucking Christmas. Like, that's the part.
No wonder the kid's the way he is in Rocky Balboa.
Yeah.
Rather go over to Russia and get beaten to shit by some fucking Soviet bloc brute and stay here and take care with me. Get fucking brain trauma. So yeah.
So yeah, that's another thing that really honks me off in this one, is that the kids are watching the boxing match.
Yeah.
And if it's Christmas night in
Right.
Russia, then that means it's like Christmas Eve or the next day at home, which means either way, this kid's at home without both of his parents on Christmas.
That's terrible.
Like, it's weird.
Terrible.
It's weird, right? And we're gonna get to the scenes coming up, and we'll figure it out then. But
now we're getting juiced up. Fucking Mark McGuire here.
Dr. Zahorian, Vince's guy,
Oh yeah.
who was out of somewhere in Pennsylvania, right?
I don't know.
That whole story with the... I think it was Pennsylvania.
Oh.
I'm going to look it up. Such a millennial thing to do, but I don't identify as one.
We so feel right in between the Gen X and the millennial thing.
Right,
we're just in the nowhere zone.
Well, there's that sub-genre called Zennials that
Yeah, I saw
think...
that one.
I've talked about this for years and years. The Gen X window ends in 1980, which is the year we were both born.
Yeah.
And then technically, 81 to like 96 or 7 is the millennial.
Uh-huh.
And I identify as a Gen X. But between 78 and 83, they call Zennial, which is a micro generation that is the specific group of people that grew up with an analog childhood and a digital, like, adolescence and adulthood, digital adulthood.
Dawn of internet.
Right.
In the teenage years.
Yeah. So, I guess technically that's true, but I still identify as Gen X.
Mm.
Hershey, Pennsylvania, Dr. Zahorian, the guy that gave all the drugs to all the wrestlers. Which makes sense, because that was one of their...
The regular stops on,
Yeah.
on the circuit. Yeah, the cycle.
They always put a subtitle there of Drago, and I don't know if he's saying Drago. I thought he was just yelling.
No, he's screaming Drago.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look at this shot!
Yeah, that's a hell of a
They put him on a fucking mountain!
fucking chopper shot, yeah.
Like, a chopper had to land somewhere. He had to climb up, And the chopper flies away, takes the shot, then goes back and picks him up.
Yeah. A lot of complicated shit.
And this quote-unquote arena isn't very big.
I was going to say...
It's like the Sportatorium in Dallas or some shit. Like
This was an arena they had in Vancouver, apparently.
I mean, is it where they held the county fair? Because, like, this is not...
Right.
Like, they're supposed to be in Moscow.
Yeah, the capital.
Like, you need an arena.
Yeah.
Not some sort of shed.
Yeah, we're not talking like MetLife Stadium size, but at least like a good size 25,000 or something arena. This feels like it's about 2,500.
Well, I mean, even like the Vegas arena, like Caesar's Palace or whatever, those only hold 15 or 16,000.
Right. But they feel like
big event.
Yeah. Some of these arenas are designed very specific, particularly to feel like Madison Square Garden. Not huge, but it's got that vibe.
Yeah, for sure.
It's designed the right way where everything feels just close in enough where everything just feels like it's feeding an energy off of everything.
Well, I think that has to do with the fact that it's round.
That
like
too.
The building is round.
Yeah.
Paulie. She looks beautiful in her all white and blue, but the pantsuit is white. Yeah, this building is not impressive at all.
No. Let's see if I can...
See, here we go. There's the robot wearing a Santa beard. I can't believe I just said that sentence. So, this kid is sitting at home watching this pay-per-view with friends on Christmas.
Right, that's weird. Yeah, so they shot it at a place called the Peony Agrodome. Holds up to only 5,000 people. It was built in 1963.
5,000. It only feels like 5,000 people. And this is a boxing event for the World Heavyweight Championship?
Well, it's not even sanctioned as a championship.
Oh, it's not?
It's just an international...
exhibition kind of thing?
Just, whatever you want to call it.
Which...
grudge match.
But the Boxing Commission would never allow that, I don't think.
I don't know. I know there's a scene in the other cut where they have a scene with him talking with the Boxing Commission and everything, but...
And interesting, the fact that it's a director's cut, the director is Stallone. So it's not like he would have gotten pushback where he wrote it and somebody else directed it a different way.
Right. And it's not like he wouldn't have had final cut at this point. This is the third one he's directed.
Sure. And what's interesting, when you get to 5, is he did not direct that one.
No.
That one was directed by...
John Avildsen.
Who did the original.
Film. Yes.
Because it was intended to be a bookend.
Right.
So, if there's going to be a director's cut, like, I don't know, I almost feel like it's got to be on one where the writer and the director aren't the same person. Isn't that right? Like, you know what I mean?
Or there's studio interference kind of curbing your stuff. But
right,
again,
the producers or whatever.
I feel like,
they've all been the same producer.
Right. Well, I don't even think, like, United Artists was, like, putting their fingers in the thing and giving them freaking 50 notes a day about what not to do. He's proven himself. He's written all these films. Like I said, he's directed the last 2.
He's made a boatload of money.
Boatload of freaking money at the box. I was like, what are they going to do? Come in saying, oh, don't do this, don't do that, cut that thing out. No. There's no word about any of that happens. Like, obviously, from the alternate cut, there's a bunch of stuff that was shot and get chopped out of this version of the film. So I guess Stallone just, I don't know, when he's writing it, then he's shooting it, then when he gets into the editing bay, starts thinking differently about it. Like, oh, I want to make it more spectacle than substance.
And he would have been filming this at the same time that Rambo is, like, currently playing in the theaters, making the boatload of money.
At least in post-production time, whatnot.
And
we, as we already commented, like, Rambo First Blood Part 2, like, man, it's about the same as this. It's overblown spectacle.
Right.
And when it does want to have kind of a soapbox moment at the end of the film, it sounds ridiculous because you just spent like half an hour with a friggin' explosion orgasm of ridiculousness.
Right. Yeah, some of the machine guns and all
the yelling and the flexing and the muscles and all the other stuff. It's cartoonish, and then you want to bring it back down to a serious message at the end, and it's like, I can't buy into this. So you can see a kind of a parallel between the two different franchises in this year, where he's feeling it. That he's on the top of the mountain.
Well,
feel like he can do no wrong, and no one's going to stick their fingers into it to tell him not to do this, that, and the other thing. So he's probably about the only word that means anything on the final say of these things.
That's what I was getting at, is that, so at the time they're making this movie, the other one is having ridiculous success.
Yeah.
And he finishes shooting this, and he says, wait a minute, look at what happened with this one.
Yeah.
All I did was go over-the-top cartoon, and it made hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah.
So,
stupid money.
Instead of having this one that I'm currently doing be serious, why don't I make that one also over the top? And guess what? It worked again.
They both like made 10 times their budget back at the freaking box office. So who's going to say whatever?
And that was really where I was going.
And that's where kind of the back half of the 80s kind of falls off a little bit for Stallone. Some things don't perform as well. Over the Top doesn't perform well.
Right.
Tango and Cash doesn't do terribly well. Lock-Up doesn't do all that well. Rambo 3 does money, but it's not as much as the last film, but still made nice money. But
and then Rocky 5 ends the
gets a little slip slide there, and he kind of tries to go in the early 90s with some of the comedies that don't do quite as well. Then he gets Cliffhanger, Demolition Man, and things kind of are up and down for about the rest of the next several years of his career.
I'm just saying, I think perhaps the success of Rambo influenced which cut made
what to chop out of this thing, what to emphasize. Well, the spectacle is going over very, very well. Let's go spectacle again, because people are hungry for it.
Let's look for the potatoes here.
Right. Oh, yeah. Because apparently, because like I said, they were doing like real shots. Hitting each other for real. And apparently...
Some of these those look pulled.
Yeah.
Those look pulled.
Yeah.
That might be movie magic. That one looked fake. That one looked real.
But yeah, apparently there was a point. Different accounts were not it was Lundgren or a stand-in doing the boxing with Stallone, but apparently he got punched right in the chest. That night his heart swelled up and had to be flown from Vancouver down to Santa Monica to an emergency facility.
You had to go that far?
And
there wasn't one in Seattle or something that...
I don't know. They ended up being in Santa Monica. And I think it was a work stoppage for like 12 days to get him back on his feet. Like it was like shortness of breath and probably heart palpitations. Like he was...
Right.
Whew. So it's all going a little too hard. I'm trying to... really indulge is basically the word they kind of give on this whole thing. Everything else before is like, I don't doubt that the couple of times on the previous films, maybe someone didn't pull a punch soon enough and someone got tagged or whatnot. It's fine. It happens in plenty of films where there's sword fighting. Someone gets slashed or cut or kind of gets poked here and there.
Well, even if it's a fake, even if it's a rubber sword,
Yeah.
you get hit the wrong way and it's
Yeah.
like it stings.
Right,
Yeah.
sure. So,
Take his heart. Interestingly, he's going to take yours.
just look at the fucking size of the Lundgren man next to.
He's chiseled out of marble.
Yeah. Lundgren's got to be 6'6" easy.
Also lacking in the back half of this movie is Brigitte Nielsen.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's been all about Rocky.
Some cutaways here and there, but yeah.
You got a front face lock there? What?
Jeez. Seems illegal to me to do that.
Yep. That would look real.
Oh.
I know there's movie magic where you cut from the other side, but
Right.
like that one you could tell was fake.
And you'd probably I would guess they'd probably be wanting using a lot of long lenses on those things so you can compress the depth of field and everything. So
Right. Those look real. The body shots.
yeah, the body shots.
That would look real.
Would look close to it. Yeah.
There's, like you said, there's some cutaway shots of Brigitte Nielsen.
Yeah.
But I feel like she was so vocal in the
early
first
on,
that
was a non-factor.
right, like she's not even in it, you know.
Yeah.
I cannot get over the kids at home on Christmas.
Yeah,
like
alone.
And he's got his friends over. Right. Who lets their kids go to another family's house on Christmas?
There's no parental supervision.
Right. And why would Talia Shire say, "Oh, it's fine"?
Right.
Or Rocky say, "Both parents are here. My 12-year-old is at home."
Right.
12.
Yeah.
He's not 17.
Well, not even 12. Is it?
I think he's 12 and 5. You're supposed to be 10 or 12.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to think. I mean, the kid was only born in. It's hard to reconcile what the timeline of these films are because, okay, like 2-3 years pass in between films, but like this film takes place like 2 days after the last film.
Right.
So I don't know how much time has passed. I don't know how old the kid's supposed to be.
Well, the beginning is a couple days after, but then obviously there's all the training and all
the first kid gets born in Rocky 2, which is released in 78, but takes place like a year after the first one, which is 77. Rocky 3, there's a passage of time for him being champion.
Right.
But then, I don't know if this film's supposed to take place like right after the last film, or they just beat Lang, or we got a passage of time. I don't know. You kind of look at them back to back, it feels like, like 3 or 4 years have passed, but the kid's like 10.
Right, right.
Oh, there we go.
That looked like a real
That's
shot.
a real tag.
The body shots, for sure.
Ugh.
I wouldn't say it's all right.
Yeah.
Paulie is hilarious. I can't get over this guy's look, though, Lundgren.
Uh-huh. I didn't get any actual Russians betray the Russians. He's Swedish. Pataki is American and...
Polish.
Yeah. And Brigitte is what? Danish.
French? Or
Danish.
Danish? Okay.
It's Cold War as you get. Like,
well,
it's
right.
all about the Russians, but I ain't going to cast no damn
You can't
Russians
cast a Russian because you can't go to Russia to cast them.
Yeah.
Like, because
Unless they're the defector, like, who gives a shit?
they're the
Fuck
enemy.
them.
Right, right. We don't want to give them any credit. Yeah.
Oh.
Good God. I feel like all the ones where he falls down
feel real.
are legit
Yeah.
ones.
Oh, Jesus, yeah. It just feels like there's a force behind it, not just him
Like that,
topping over.
obviously.
Yeah, that's a connected. No way to hide that one.
Right. Like, you have to do it.
Meanwhile, he's directing the film. Stallone.
Right. Well, obviously, there's an assistant, an AD.
Right. But apparently they were using kind of a system where like they could do like almost like instant playback stuff.
Right. So...
You didn't have to wait next day for the dailies to come back from the lab, so...
Right, you shoot, and...
You check the feed, make sure it came out the way you wanted to. Apparently they came in under budget, under schedule, even though they were doing that thing.
Well, that gives him even more clout
Yeah.
going forward if you can come in under budget, under schedule,
Yeah.
and then make 10 times your return.
Yeah.
Those look real. Those
Yeah.
chest shots. Those were pulled.
Oof.
Those are pulled. Like, some of them are really hard to tell.
Yeah. Of course, the photography is part of it's the editing.
But some of them you can be like, wait a minute, there's no way to fake that.
Yeah. $16 rounds? It's a lot.
That's so many rounds. I don't remember when we went to 12. Had to have been in the 90s. Because I think 86 was with the emergence of Tyson.
Yeah. He's knocking them out left, right, and center. He ain't getting no double-digit rounds with him.
Well, until Buster Douglas in 90.
Buster Douglas, and he ruined his referee
Yep.
appearance on the main event with Hogan and Savage.
Yeah, I think
And
that
then-
was 90, right?
Yeah.
1990?
Yeah, before Hogan Warrior. And when Tyson finally gets in and does the whole thing for Mania 14, it's like a goddamn farce. Like, there's no kayfabe with him. He's, like, so bad as a performer
Yeah.
in the entire storyline.
But he feels menacing, though.
Sure.
I think.
But... Ugh. Again, the fit stuff.
Right, just
Get
put
the
it up.
gloves up.
Put it up. Put him up. Right? That's the phrase.
Right.
Put him up.
Put him up.
There's no up.
Especially when you're dealing with a guy who's like half a foot taller than you. Who's going to be coming at you from above. You want to get those things up high.
Right.
I mean, it feels like such a dramatic licensing. Like, you just don't see it in a boxing match. Like, keep hitting me harder. Keep hitting me harder.
Right.
To make me angrier. It
Well-
doesn't fucking... Have him keep hitting you. He's going to knock you on your ass eventually.
The entire career of Floyd Money Mayweather
Right.
is based around the fact that he doesn't ever do anything except stand around
And defense.
and defense. Yeah.
I watched that, the Big Show match he did. Like, that's a perfect piece of spectacle.
I was there.
Yeah.
It was
It's a really-
beautiful.
it's a nice
fucking
piece of
beautiful.
work.
It was wonderful. I loved it. I love every minute of that whole show. Some of those feel real.
Oh, yeah.
Those are
right
real.
in the ribs.
Yeah, kidney shots. Pissed yourself. And see, here's where it's like, I guess he's worn him down a little bit,
A little bit.
but it doesn't feel
Almost
like enough.
like he just punched himself out, but I don't know.
It doesn't feel like enough.
It feels like the boxing story, even with Clubber Lang, was a little stronger in the ring.
Yeah, yeah. This one's more intense,
Yeah.
but it doesn't feel as realistic.
Yeah. Doesn't feel like there's as much emotion, because you're dealing with
Yeah,
I mean, you're dealing with the whole thing with Apollo dying, but even that feels like feels like a distant memory by now. We're not even thinking about that anymore. It's all become Russia and America and
you're right.
Political patriotism.
That whole idea of the drive reflection montage was how much Apollo meant to him,
right,
and how he wanted to do it for Apollo.
Right.
And we haven't said his name once.
In like half an hour?
Right. That's a third of the movie.
At least. Because he got to Russia, I don't think there's been a word one about Apollo.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. That was half the movie ago.
Oh, all these Russian ladies and their babushkas.
Yeah.
Like, these people know how to dress up.
Mm-hmm.
It looks so, like, military in the crowd, you know? Like...
Right. I mean, it's...
Everyone's wearing their army hats and their...
Right, I mean...
It's not even, like...
It's so stereotypical. I mean, it's much more easy to do it, talking about it in retrospect.
Sure.
Because at the time, okay, they're over there, we're over here, there's a giant barrier between the cultures.
Physically,
we really don't know anything about that because we don't get a look in on their culture to know anything about them.
Right.
So, all you can do is kind of represent it from whatever stereotypical thing the media has built up in your head about what they are.
Right. But, like, there's very few spectators there. It's all just military.
A lot of military and everything like that.
And I don't buy that anybody in Russia would stand up and clap when
Right.
Rocky says, "You can change."
Right, it's so...
Fuck you, why don't they assassinate Rocky right there in the ring, you know?
I'm already saying like it's very jingoistic.
Look at Merry Christmas, kid.
Right. I mean...
Citadel...
I mean, again, it's a whole... It's a lot... Again, it's a lot like the end of Rambo 2.
Yeah.
It's like... It's political soapbox type of things, and... I don't know. I mean, it's not as... First Blood Part 2 feels like it's just, like, stupid. I mean, it's like, it's just fucking ridiculous stupid. I mean, this thing's just... It's just the fact that this one's so threadbare.
Right. Yeah, there's not a lot here.
There's not a lot of substance, not a lot of story. It's very much like... It's right in your face, right on the sleeve type of thing. We're in the heart of the sleeve, all that type of stuff. Like, there's no subtlety in what you're doing here. It's like it's all painted in broad strokes in that regard.
Right.
The godfather of soul soldiering.
Yeah, they don't even...
Jack Carpenter.
Rocky Krakoff.
Can crack off.
Sicko the Robot, I don't know. That seems a little... Terry Funk did stunts on 5.
Yeah.
He was a consultant on 5, which he also did Over the Top, I believe.
Yes.
And
Paradise Alley
they
worked
became friends on one of them, or through his connections with
WWE. He worked
WWE.
on Paradise Alley with him, I believe. So that was much more. That one was more wrestling based, I believe. It was basically Rocky as a wrestling movie. I believe
Yeah, I think so.
I watched a trailer for it some time ago.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever watched that one.
No. But from that point onward, locked in.
So, yeah, I mean, this one definitely a very pop culture-y
Oh, yeah.
moment in
It's
time.
right in the thick of the 80s.
Yeah.
It's very emblematic of what the 80s kind of was. It's a lot of flash, a lot of style, not as much substance. I mean, this is 80s in the extreme type of thing, where it's a lot more glossy and a veneer over everything.
All sizzle, no steak.
Yeah.
All sizzle.
Yeah. Which, again, is like, okay, one, this is the last film Stallone directs until Balboa. Nothing else.
Oh,
He's not back in the director's chair until then. But it's like I said...
Well, it's 20 years later.
Yeah.
Wow.
Over 20 years.
21.
Yeah. So it's like... Well, like I said earlier, it's like, okay, you can't go any further than this in this push towards popcorn, so you have to go back.
You gotta bring it back.
The only way you can do is go back.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't imagine that they would have even tried. Oh, Go West performed that one. All right.
It was a good band. Didn't realize they were on
Performed by Kenny Loggins. I was wrong. Kenny Loggins did make it in.
There we go. Yeah, you're going to turn down the soundtrack paycheck in the 80s.
Wow. I was wrong.
I gotta grab the CD for this one.
Well, I don't know about that.
Check out the album on.
Yeah, there you go. I'll play it on Amazon Music.
Yeah.
Pepsi Cola gets a Izod for sure.
You can barely even read these credits with the fucking black and white behind it.
I know, it's hard.
It's a little rough. And it's going a little fast, too. I didn't look for the editor credit. There's a montage editor. But.
Yeah, I was kind of cursory looking, but I wasn't really paying attention. Well, anyway, so hopefully everyone listening to this did not leave your kids at home on Christmas.
No.
And we wish great holiday tidings, and we hope that Santa brings you everything you ever dreamed for.
Yes.
And have a good New Year. And we'll be back in 2026.
Yes, indeed. So, guys, thanks for joining us, and happy holidays.
Bye.